our dollars and cents, especially with the holidays around the corner. Lots of gifts to get and entertaining, which is expensive. Here to put some tips on how to start saving is our financial expert, Richelle Shaw, who's got, let me do this correctly, a new book, The $1 Million Equation. Now, if I would have studied math better, I would have had $1 million by now. Probably,
that
right?
Might be it.
I went AP Calculus, but what happened?
You know, me too, and I haven't been able to use AP Calculus in it. That whole spinning the washer around the circumference, I didn't get that.
I blocked it all out. It's okay. So tell us about, because right now people are starting to think about the holidays.
Yes, they are.
They have to buy gifts. They have to travel.
Yep.
What are your best tips to start saving and how we can do the holidays without, going into debt?
Yeah, well, part of it is things that you do without even thinking. You're stopping, you're getting coffee every day, you're going out to lunch every day, and even those lunch specials that are like $6.99.
Yeah.
Right, between the drink and the tip, it's still $10.
Sure.
Okay, I don't care what you say. So $10 times 30 is $300.
Wow.
So you could save $300 just by not going out to lunch anymore. And then if you do it for lunch and dinner, now you've got $600 a month.
That's a good point.
That's some really nice Christmas gifts, don't you think?
Absolutely. Or you can always look for cheap and cheerful. That's what I like. A little happy hour,
There you go.
split it entree.
Love that. They have some that are $5 for both the appetizer and the drink.
Absolutely.
So how can you not go do that? And for $20, you can have a really fabulous night. 3 drinks and an appetizer.
3
and you're
drinks?
good.
Wow, I could be sleeping
That's
now.
what I'm saying, but $20, right?
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Instead of $200, which is what we spend.
And a lot of people do have specials this time of year and holiday specials. So what else would you advise as we go into this holiday season? Tips from the book.
Oh, well, my book is really, it's about how I became a finance expert, which is kind of funny, is that I built my first company from $300,000 to $36 million. I lost it all after 9/11. And so that's not fun, okay? Going from $40,000 a month that I got to take home
wait a
to...
second. You went to $36 million?
Yeah, my first company.
It's like Midas touch. And then after 9/11, like you said, slid back down.
Lost it all.
Wow.
And I had to figure out how to manage off of less than, never fun. But I did these tips and I started looking at what I was spending money on all the time. So this book is really about how I rebuilt back my $1 million business in about 6 months. And that now how I teach people how to do it consistently with this equation that works every time. There's lots of different ways to do it, but this is the way that I know how to do it and consistently do it over and over again.
So is there any way, I know this is a full book, but I mean, is there a way to break down the equation simply, like one of the most principal tenets of that equation?
Yes, one of them is, once you get a customer, that's the most expensive time. And so now you want to leverage them so that they can buy other stuff from you. And realizing that people, just like with this, buy what they want, not what they need. Because if they bought what they need, we'd all be driving Hyundais, right? Instead of Cadillacs and Mercedes. So you need to create a product that people want, not what they need. So a lot of business owners make that mistake. They go, oh, let's give people need to have a way to do it. It's like, stop.
Yeah.
People want things. And that's when they get in trouble during the holiday season, by buying what they want instead of what they really need.
Your justification really swings in effect. I mean,
absolutely. And we can convince ourselves that we really do need that $200, game or Game Boy for our kids. And my daughter, I bought her an iTouch, right?
Yeah.
Because my mother was so convinced that she needed one. Oh, she has to have it. She's played with it twice.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, really? Those $200 that she's 7.
And honestly, whether, it's through Hanukkah or with Christmas time, but I know like my nieces and nephews, they open one present, throw it down, go to the next one, and it's like,
yes.
wait,
well, let me tell you, I'm going to tell you a real secret what we did with ours, is that her birthday is in October, and then Christmas is in December, so we rewrapped the stuff from the birthday. She didn't even remember. So now she'll know because now it's on television.
Hand me down. I like, well, she didn't know.
No.
And how old is she, 24?
No, now she's 7, but when she was 4 and 5, we did it all the time.
See?
It made a ton of sense. And so parents get into this guilt thing about what they have to, and as a business owner, I was always looking for ways to cut expenses because, businesses go up and they go down. So the only way to do that is to consistently
Richelle,
have a good time.
When I get to Chicago, I'm going through their toy treasure chest. And I'm just going to wrap stuff they already
There you
have.
go. They won't remember.
Lots of money this year. And again, the book is The $1 Million Equation by Richelle Shaw. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Jason,
Rachel.
you're more of a spender than a saver, but you're going to try, right?
Yeah, but speaking of regifting, we actually give you, Rachel, the same exact Taylor Lautner story every